Whew. This is a big day. The reason why it's a big day is because we just surpassed 1,000 subscribers on the Mrugala Violin channel. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, for staying engaged with the content. It really means the world to me as a violinist and as a content creator, because if it wasn't for you watching the videos and for you subscribing to the videos, then the success wouldn't be there. And it all thanks to you. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for those of you who've just followed me on YouTube and all my other social media platforms, I want to take a little deep dive into how I got to 1,000 subscribers. If you're a musician or also a content creator trying to get to your first 1,000 subscribers, stick around to the end of the video so that way you get some useful tips as to how you can grow your YouTube channel and how these tips have helped me grow my YouTube channel. So let's get right into it. Also, if you're a brand new viewer, thanks so much for coming across this channel. I'm a violinist. I do a lot of violin content. I do a lot of other musical content on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, so that way you get notified for when new videos come out. Helps me as a content creator to provide more videos for you, since this video is not sponsored. Let's answer the question, how long did it take for me to get to 1,000 subscribers? Well, my first true upload on the channel, I've had other uploads, but I wasn't taking YouTube seriously before then, but my first upload was May 28th, 2020, which was a Thursday. The channel grew over 1,000 subscribers in 456 days. That's actually under one year and 3 months, actually a day early. But actually it was 1 year, 2 months, and 30 days. So I was like, I barely made the cut for the 1 year, 3 month mark. Yeah, that's how long it took me to get to 1,000 subscribers. And here we go. Let's talk about how I got to 1,000 subscribers. First of all, you have to have a reason as to why you want to grow your YouTube channel. Why do you want to grow? Why do you want to have videos on YouTube? There are thousands and millions of creators in the world. What makes you different? Why are you different? And I think once you understand why you want to be creating videos, then the process of making videos becomes a lot easier. For me, it was providing videos for my students who didn't have access to resources during the pandemic, during the COVID-19 pandemic. But as we slowly get out of the COVID-19 pandemic, there are a lot more people who are, finding this channel and on the Facebook communities, Instagram communities, and also on the YouTube communities that are really finding value in these videos. So that would be my first tip, is to understand why you're doing YouTube, because YouTube is a marathon. You might have watched a lot of videos by like Maddie Hapoya or Peter McKinnon or Sydney. These guys often talk about how you have to stay in it for the long haul, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. This was difficult for me at first because growing up I always did a lot of things in a sprint fashion. Actually, as a matter of fact, I did track and field while I was playing violin in high school, and I was a track and field athlete. I did the sprints. I was a sprinter person and a jumper. I did jumping also, but mostly sprints. So for me it was really tough to adjust from the sprinter mentality to the marathon mentality. And once I got into the mindset, I'm like, okay, these are my goals. This is how long I want to do this for. This is how long I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Then the process became really simple. Upload 2 times a week, very consistently, and then the results will pay off. Once you figure out the why, you have to figure out the how. How are you going to record these videos? Do you have a space in your office, in your home? Do you have like a little corner in your home or in your apartment? I started out with this really complex, I thought it looked really cool. Looking back on the videos, I think I might have done a little bit too much of it. I watched maybe too many YouTube videos on how to design my YouTube setup, but I thought that the content, what I say, and simple is better. So you have to figure out how you're going to be able to record these videos. For me, I started with my iPhone. Really simple, it's out there. I started with my iPhone. This is before I, upgraded my computer and my camera. As you see right here, I'm using a Sony ZV-1 for my camera. I love this camera. And if you haven't seen my video on this camera, I'm gonna leave a card up right over here or right over here for you to take a look at the footage, non-YouTube related. I do like a little nature vlog. So I started out with an iPhone, and for me, it was just press record. As Think Media, Sean Cannell says, just press record and the rest will take care of itself. Number one thing is to figure out why. Second is how. How are you going to do it? How are you going to get your ideas your content on video and post it online. In addition to the how, what I would recommend you do is to really make sure how many times you want to upload per week and what kind of videos you want to be uploading per week. For me, it was twice a week. I started out with once a week, but then I'm like, okay, you know, I'm starting to get the feel for this YouTube thing. Let's start cranking up another video and cranking out another video for per week. And I found that to be my max. I tried to do 3 videos a week, but due to my performance schedule, my teaching schedule, and all the local things I'm doing musically, I just didn't have time to do 3 videos a week, because it's not just about recording the videos, it's about editing the videos, it's about doing all the content descriptions and the subtitles and the tags and all that stuff. So it is actually a lot more than just recording a video. And the last piece of advice I would give you is to do your research. See what the competition is. You know, for me, I research my competition, I research who is in my niche, who is in my field, and I try to establish what I can be different and how I can be different. For instance, I am the host of the Violin podcast, which makes me unique in that sense, because I'm also interviewing violinists from around the world doing amazing things, but I'm also creating value in the YouTube verse, in the YouTube community, for me to, you know, provide my knowledge from what I've learned in my 25 plus years of playing violin to help you, the viewer, to play violin, to succeed in the violin, and for any beginner, intermediate, advanced person to gain some help from this channel. You have to make sure you're also having fun. You know, I think that during this 1 year, 2 months and 30 days, I actually grew a lot as a person. I felt like my public speaking has improved a lot. Even though I'm looking at you, you know, the viewer, I felt like I'm a little bit more comfortable speaking in front of a camera. I've noticed that in my meetings, that on Zoom calls, I feel more fluent. I'm not afraid to speak up and actually organize my thoughts in a way to make it very, you know, very understandable and coherent and clear. I think there are a lot of extra perks and benefits to doing YouTube, because you're improving many different levels of you as a person, as you as a musician, or you as a content creator. I find that to be the case for me. So it's not impossible to get to 1,000 subscribers. Again, 1 year, 2 months and 30 days. That's how long it took me to get from like 13 subscribers, which I've had for a long time, to 1,000. I believe as of this video, I have 1,006 subscribers. So it's possible. You just have to make sure you are committed to the process. I tell you, it is not an easy process. There are many times where I worked very late into the night, 11:30 at night, even sometimes midnight, just to be able to edit the videos, try to make sure that all the deadlines are met for my personal deadlines. Because right now I'm doing YouTube as an extra thing in addition to my teaching, in addition to my administrative work. But hopefully that this could be like a legitimate thing, this YouTube career. So let me know in the comments section, what are some struggles that you're finding with YouTube? What are some struggles that you're finding with violin content on YouTube, and how can I help you fill that void? Leave your comments down below, and I'm very curious to know your thoughts. And if you're not a violinist, but you came across this video trying to figure out how to get to 1,000 subscribers, there's no simple formula. If you want a secret formula, you just have to commit and do it. It's really that simple, you know, because I can give you this advice. People can give you advice from around the world on YouTube videos. They can give you the advice, but it's a matter of you executing every single thing to make sure you have success. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Again, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so that way you get notified for when new videos come out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.